Okay, okay, so here we are. Okay, we are at the car show, whatever this is called, I don't care. Anyway, so we are here. Now I'm gonna show you the route that we drove, and I'm gonna show you because there's a couple of variables that you can mix up and switch up if you want to, do not do the same all the time over and over again, so you can switch up some things. So I'm gonna explain those also because I have a couple of variables in it. So let's go. So first up, I usually go like from the map. I go to the map and I go over here. Where's this event? So get it or don't come back. So I go to this event. I press yep. I go here. Then I reverse. Get myself ready to here. So this is where here we started. You remember, right? So we start from here, but I'm gonna show you through the map first. So the first section is just follow this. I'm gonna show you the base version first. So I'm gonna show you the switch ups and uh, variables after this, but I'm gonna show you the base version first. So you see this is a highway. The highway ends here, so that's why the turnaround place is here. So the point is to drive along this highway, um, follow this highway, and we we went from there. But I'm gonna explain that thing next. But the base version goes like this. It goes from here. It follows this, and it goes from here. It goes like this uh, along this highway. It goes like this and follows this highway like this. Holy, come on, get the freak away from my side. Then follows here, here, goes all the way from here, here. So like for the whole uh, length of this, you're gonna follow this highway, the big road. Well, you know what a highway is. Why am I explaining it to you? But anyway, you're gonna follow this highway along here. Then you come here. You can either I sometimes I go like you as if I was a real in real life driving. So I go along this like I go like you should in real life go as the traffic laws say. But if I'm like trying to just be fast, I'm gonna go from here through. I'm trying to go without hitting the trees and stuff. So I'm trying to keep it in the middle and get from here. So then the next step we came from here. So we're gonna take this one. So it's either straight across here to here, or then just around here, and it's the not first, not second, but the third exit. So you're gonna take the third exit, or just go straight through the middle, and you're gonna follow this next highway part, and you're gonna follow it through here. Follow, go along the highway, right, like this. Then it comes here. You're gonna keep following the highway as we did. You're gonna follow the highway all the way till you get here. Now here is the next part. Same thing here. We were just trying to have fun and go as fast as we could. So we went straight through. That's also one possibility. So if you go straight through, you go just here to here. You go like this. So this is the road that you should take. And then if you just wanna go like you would in real life, you're gonna go not the first, not the second exit, but once again the third exit, and then you go here, drive along this. This is the only bit of road that you might have to slow down a little occasionally, but that's okay. So this is basically the only section, and even this can be driven full speed if the NPCs just align perfectly. Then you come along to this section here. So what you're gonna do here? Either you just go as fast as you can and just try not to hit anything, or then I sometimes when I feel like it, I do it like if I was in real life and go around this without hitting his section here, but it's up to you. Then you go here, follow this, go along here. There's the racetrack. Then you go here. Then as we go in, we're gonna take this. We're gonna go here. Now we're gonna just follow this because there's not much options where to go here. So we're gonna just skip this. We're gonna go here, here, here. Then here comes the next roundabout. So here you just, it's basically just you go here, try to avoid hitting any cars, and it's the first exit. First exit here. Then we follow this. There's once again not many options where to go. So you're just gonna follow the highway along this. Like any other roads are in like they don't matter. You're just gonna follow the highway. Along the highway we go onto this bridge. Then here you ain't gonna go through that exit. You are gonna use this. Go along here, drive from here. And now we get to the part where you might have to slow down a bit, but usually you can just flat out this. So you're gonna go here until you get to you're gonna follow this until you get to here. Here you are gonna take turn. Hold on. If we are driving like this, so you're gonna turn left. You're gonna turn left here. You're gonna keep forward. This is once again turning into highway, so you're gonna follow the highway and go from here, here, all the way. And let's go. Let's zoom out a bit. You just straight from here, no turns here. Then also straight from here, no turns there. Then you get to this point. So now you're gonna take the exit to right, and you're gonna go here, here, and you're gonna get join the highway from here. So this is the second highway, but you're gonna join the highway, and you're gonna just go along this highway. Don't turn anywhere. Just go along the highway. Highway here also along the highway. Then here it goes into the tunnel. So you're gonna go into the tunnel. You're gonna come out. It's gonna come out here. Right there. It's gonna come out there. You're gonna keep following it. You're gonna go here. Then it's gonna turn. You're gonna go here. Once again into tunnel. These tunnels go apparently. Yeah, these tunnels go further, so you're gonna be getting out from here. It's gonna come out here. Then you're gonna keep following once again the highway. Follow the highway. All the way, follow the highway, all the way to here. Then here it's gonna split up, and here is if there's a bad traffic, you might have to slow down some bits here, but usually not. So you can just flat out this also, and you're gonna follow this one. You're gonna follow this is also kind of part of the highway. Then it's gonna join together these two lanes again. So you're gonna follow that, go over the bridge. Into the tunnel. The tunnel comes out. Wait, does it come out? Wait, which one? Which one is? Wait, it. Oh, wait, that's the oncoming, and that's yeah. So, right? Is it? Yeah. Oh no. What? Yeah. What? Hold on. Let me check. So, wait, no. Which one is the? I think it's this one. So, you follow this. You come out here. You follow this. Once again, follow this. Yeah, it follows this. Yeah, you go there. Then where did we go into? Oh, there we went into the tunnel again. So you're gonna go through the tunnel. You're gonna come up from here, and here it splits because it comes into the city. So also this part just straight ahead, no turning anywhere. So straight ahead, follow this. Follow this. Follow this. Along here now it's joined in together again, so you're gonna end up coming here, but you ain't gonna go through there because that's oncoming. So you're gonna go from here. Here is a hard braking, and then you turn and you go back this way, and it's over again the same thing. Follow the highway, follow the highway, follow the highway, follow the highway, follow the highway all the way. Then we're gonna go to the next section. So here now on when we are going back to the place we started, so we're gonna now go here. We're gonna take this, not the first exit, but we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here, the second exit, and from here you just follow the highway once again. Go along the highway, then it's gonna come up here. Then you're gonna either if you wanna risk ruining your car, you can just go straight through there, but you gotta be careful, there's trees. But if you try it a couple of times, you can find out the way you can actually go through there and jump without maybe crashing. Maybe you will, but that's up to just basically luck. So then you're gonna come along here. You're gonna come along here. You can do this one, but it's just I just like to do like as if there were road loves. So I usually go along this, go from here, drive around, and then you're gonna just once again follow this road, and you're gonna come here again, and once again a hard braking, and you're gonna turn here, follow this road, and then just go back over to here. And now you're gonna either go once again through there and onto here, or then you're gonna go here, not the first exit, not the second exit, but the third exit, and you're gonna take that, and you're gonna once again follow the highway. We are following the highway, following the highway, following the highway, following the highway, following the highway. The highway goes there, the highway goes there. Now it's going over here. We are just following the highway. Staying on the highway is like almost everything you gotta do and remember, other than the one part which is between this highway and the bridge to the other island. But then you can again choose, do you go straight through, so it's here, or then you can do as normal people would and go not the first exit, not the second exit, but the third exit, and once again you go here and follow the highway once again. So you're gonna go here, 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 keep following the highway, just stay on the highway and everything is fine. That's basically what this route is about. And then we went from here. I'm gonna tell about that later, but the base version just goes through here and goes around here, follows the highway as said, and goes here and goes over here, comes up there, and then just follow the highway. And now you should be once again back into the place you started. Then you can just turn around, switch cars, whatever, and go again. That's the base version. Then I'm gonna explain on the map. So the first thing you can switch up is this one. You can choose to on either, doesn't matter which way you are coming or going, you can go through here, but then you gotta just follow this straight from here, then turn here and keep following the highway. That's one thing you can switch up if you want. Then there's also, if you want to, you can do it just like you are coming from this way or going this way. You can like decide to go there, follow this road, then you're gonna turn here and just go, and you are once again back into the starting place, That's also one option. Then there's some others too, hold on. So then the next one is probably going to be here. So in the main island, like the base island, which was from the very beginning of the game, all of the highways are linked to each other by these roundabouts, except for this one. This just goes here and just stops there. It's not a really highway after that. But every other highway in this main island is connected to each other. So you can switch it up at any point, whether you are coming from here, you want to go there, or you're coming from here, you're going to want to go there. But just if you want, you can follow this highway, and you know, as long as you follow the highway, stay on the highway, you're gonna see that over time you end up here, the highway just keeps going, it's going here, it's going here, it's going here, and um, you know, because these are linked, and these are all of these except for the one that I showed you are doing a loop. So now you see we are back in here, so we can like choose to go this highway, and like we can choose to go this highway, but like they basically all come to, they basically all have joined ends on at least some point. So you can switch up those, you can do that. Then there's also but that one's not a highway. It looks bigger, but it's not a highway. I don't count it as highway, and I don't think the map even counts it as highway. But this one, and then uh, this one, and was there any others? I don't think there was any others. So this one, this highway that goes around here, this highway that goes here, and this, not that one, this highway here, these are the ones that you can use, and you can just loop around with those like basically endlessly. And then there's also some, I think there's some in, wait, is there any in here? Well, basically, you could just switch that up with like going, well, you could go like from when normally we come up here, we go here and start going along the highway here. But you could basically go here, take the exit to there, join in the highway here, and go around once again, just following the highway. You know, basically the point of this route is to follow the highway, because they go around and they meet ends, I guess, yeah, because there it comes back as highway, yeah. So they meet ends. So just staying on the highway is basically all you need to know in this. There's like only exception is this part here, which connects this bridge to this highway here. This is basically the only section that's not a highway that you need to drive along. Other than that, basically the whole way it's highway. So just following the highway will get you far. So like I'm gonna show you how it's driven now. I'm gonna drive it actually. I'm gonna like showcase it. Well, we did this couple of times, but I'm gonna also show the variable routes. So yeah, now I'm gonna do that now. So hopefully you understood at least something about that. And uh, anytime we are doing this, driving together this route, just you can go ahead, you can go like ahead of me, I don't mind. But just if you feel like you are not sure where to turn, or do you need to turn or whatever, just slow down, I'll catch up, and I can, you know, make sure we go the right way. So I got you covered. I'm not expecting you to immediately learn this, but I'm gonna show it to you now. So let's go. Okay, and I'm going to be driving the 919 Porsche. I have the insane nitro parts on this, so let's just see what happens. I hope I won't crash that much. At least my game's not lacking that much right now, so let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna just go through this as fast as possible. So I'm gonna do the base route first. So I'm gonna show you the base one first, because like that's what I did with the map also. But you know, I'm just gonna show you this real quick. And hold on. Oota hetki on, mä soitan kohta. That was my friend called me. I'm gonna call him back soon. But I'm gonna do this video first. So yeah, this is now the base version. So just like along highway. As you can see, the highway is way more bright on the minimap, so that's what you have to follow basically all of the time during this route. So just make sure to follow the bright, almost white road, and if you do that, you should be just absolutely fine, because that's almost everything this route is. So like, by doing that, you should be just fine. And of course, you are free to start experimenting with your own switch up routes and stuff like that. I will gladly, like, if you come up with something new, we can also do that. I'm open to improvements and suggestions, but this is just what I've come up with so far, so just to give you an idea of what's going on. So this is basically, now I'm gonna drive this route as fast as possible. I could also show you a couple of map knowledge hacks on this. Well, I already showed you a couple, but I could show them in like actual detail at the end of this video. So yeah, I'm gonna do this like the normal way, you know. So you do this, or then you can just go through. I don't mind. We can do either. It's just whatever you feel the most comfortable with. But you know, I mostly do actually the like so-called by law way of doing the roundabout, but I do the straight through one also, like it's not a problem, but like, you know. So now here is the, yep, now we go here from there to here. So this is basically the only part of the route that isn't highway, and you can see that because it's much darker, almost gray in the map, whereas the highway is like almost white and much brighter. So that's how you know you are on a highway. Probably you knew that already, but I'm like, you know, just making sure, you know. I don't think you are stupid, but anyways. So this is basically, and you can see now I'm driving so much better that the game is not lagging. Holy shit, we had so hard time driving that when the NPCs were lagging and shit. But like this is how I usually drive it. Like I can do this multiple times in a row without hitting anything basically. But if it starts lagging, then there's not much I can do, you know. Hopefully this guy doesn't. Holy fuck! What the? Oh my god, some people, I swear to god. Oh, are you serious starting to do that again? If the NPCs are gonna start doing that again, I'm gonna freaking flip out. It did. Wait, I don't know if it did any damage to me. Hold on. I don't see. I can't see. Probably did. That was such a high speed hit that I bet it did something at least. So yeah, now we go here. This is also one part. Oh, I forgot. This is also one part where it's not highway. But there's not much of these parts that it's not a highway. So basically the like base rule for going through this route is to follow highway, because there's pretty much non-existent not highway sections of this. So just keeping in mind that staying on the highway is basically the main goal. But I guess you got that already, but just, you know. So there, now we go from here. We go here, take this exit, and join in on this highway. You can see it's once again brighter than the other roads, so it's a highway. Why am I telling this to you like you are a freaking 5-year-old? I'm not. I know you are not, but like I just have tendency to over-explain things. But I'm sorry for that. I don't think you are stupid. I know you are very, very intelligent and shit. That sounds so corny. Holy shit. Anyways, so now we just go along this, drive here, and also one thing worth mentioning, even if the game is not lagging, entering a tunnel and getting out of a tunnel those are the places where you should watch out, because in those places, even if the game is not lagging, the NPCs can switch lanes out of fucking nowhere without a reason. So, but it's only when entering or getting out of a tunnel. So, but that's something to be aware of. I don't know if you have noticed it yourself, but I just thought I'd mention it just so you know to prepare. But yeah, this is like, as you see, this is now the brighter white color road, so this is still a highway even though it's in a tunnel and it's not, anyways. So now we go from here, we turn here, oh my god, because of that name tag I can see if there's someone ahead of me. Wow. I was lucky that there wasn't. Oh come on, what the fuck was that? Holy airball. Anyway, so we go along over this bridge. You can see there it's just switched lanes. It's only in the entering and getting out of the tunnels, but they do that sometimes. Not always, but sometimes they do. So be aware of that and be prepared. They are usually pretty predictable once you drive this route enough times. So you will most likely learn to predict those movements. So it's going to get easier over time. But and now we are entering the city part. We're just gonna drive straight through the city with flat out. Because why not? Why not, And we are almost out of the city already. This was not a big city, but anyways. So now we come here. Soon is gonna be the hard braking. So the hard braking, usually I'm gonna start braking at here and I'm gonna just turn from here like this. What the fuck is going on here? So now we're just gonna go back the same way we came, and after that I'm gonna show you the alternative ways to do this, to switch up the game a little bit and to not get bored of the same goddamn road over and over again. So a little switch up is good sometimes to not get bored of the same stuff, but I'm gonna show you those versions too. First I'm gonna complete this base version. You are, yep. Come on. That was my bad. So now we just take this exit and go back here. You know what, I'm gonna try to show you the jump over the little island in there. I'm gonna try and make it through just to show you what it can. You already saw one of them when I did with the Bugatti, but I'm gonna still show you because like it's pretty funny to do sometimes, but it's gonna most likely break your car. So if you don't want to break your car, then you probably shouldn't do that, but it's possible. Oh, come on, I did that completely wrong. That's not how it's done. Oh, okay, that's not how it's done either. Hold on, let me just... How about from here? Oh my god! Oh, come on. Well, that worked better than I thought it would. So now I'm just gonna go here, do this. Oh, come on, hitting everything apparently. Well, it's fine, I'm just showing you the route, so it doesn't matter. Like this. Oh my god, it's doing that rendering thing again. Fuck that. Now it's just going from here. Come on, get the fuck away from me. Let's just go back from here to the highway there. Then we just drive along the highway back to the starting point. That's the base version completed. After that I'm gonna show you the alternative ways to do it. I'm gonna do this now, you know. Fuck you, get the fuck away from me. Come on. Come on. Do I really have to hit everything? Yeah, so now it's just, you know, this is easy as stuff. You probably already got this part, but I'm just gonna do it to make sure. Just go from here. Once again, we did it the other way, but I'm gonna show you the base version now. So I'm gonna go from here. I'm not gonna turn from there. I'm gonna actually go from here because this is the original way I planned it to go. So now from here. Soon we will be back at the start. So now basically the first alternative is gonna be the... So now we are back here, but when we start we can do this that we already did, but I'm gonna show it to you anyways. So the first way to mix it up is by... This is not a lot, this doesn't change it much, but it's still something, you know. So it's this one going from here. And you can do this no matter which way you are going. Are you going or coming or whatever? Okay, I messed up so bad. But that's one. Then this one, the second one only works when going into this direction, so when going back to the starting point. So it's this one that you go from here. Oh my fucking god, kill yourself, fucking NPC. Anyways, so it's this one that you go straight from here, or almost straight, but you go here, and then you got here, and you're gonna brake, and you're gonna turn, and now you are back at here once again. So that's one. Then was there the, what was the other one? Also it was the, it was this one. So let's go there. I'm gonna, because so when you come to this part, it's either this part or the other way around. So you can start this from either here, or then you can start it from here, because here is the no, here is the other end of the same highway. So you can either start going this way, or you can start it from here and start going this way. I'm gonna show you this way now, because like, you know, so we get here, and this is where we would normally go straight through, or on the third section, but we're gonna go here. So now we're gonna drive here. This is the second way to mix it up. So this is the possibility number 3. This switches it up a lot more than those other first ones, but this does a lot more change to it than the first ones. But I use this so much less because this has way narrower roads for so long, and I don't like the narrower roads when I'm going 450 kilometers an hour, you know what I mean? So I use this not all that often. I barely use this, if I could say so, but it's a possibility to do this too, and you know, I can handle this, but like I just don't really prefer using this, but I've done it multiple times, so I can do it, but like I just prefer not to usually. But sometimes to switch it up I like to do it, because it really does get boring after a while if you just drive the one single route over and over again. So you can do this goes just from here. I'm just gonna show you this part. So oh, come on, can you just stop hitting fucking everything? Don't come into my lane, bitch. Oh, come on, that's gonna, oh my god, okay, fuck, okay, whatever. So yeah, you're just gonna go along this highway. There's not really much else to it, just a highway. You're just gonna follow this highway till it ends, and it ends up in the same place as the, you know, where the small road starts to lead us to the bridge to the other island. So this goes back to there, or then it goes back to where we started this from. So you can do this either way, in either direction. Going or coming, you can do this in either direction, it's up to you. Or you can do it both ways. It's really up to what do you want. But like, I'm just showing you this so you know that there's other possibilities too. You don't have to just do the one single route over and over again thousands of times. So yeah, as you see, this ends up here. Now we are at here, and now we would continue going this direction, and we would go there and get on the bridge, and you know the rest. So that's one of them. Was there another one? I don't think there was. I don't think there also. Yeah, I'm not gonna show that yet, but I'm gonna show that at some point. So that's basically where it went. So that's, yeah, that's one way to switch it up. Then I'm gonna show you the like glitches slash jumps or whatever. So there's couple in this direction for when going into this direction. So there's, I think there's, what was there like? Well, there could be more, but most of these when going this way is are just gonna break your car. But basically, actually, there's like one in here. You know, you can do that. But then yeah, and you could, well, okay, that went pretty well. But anyways, I'm gonna actually rewind because I have some other. I have the other one to show you. So then the other one is actually this one. Hold on. This is fun to use. This doesn't have much of a use, but this is fun to troll the people you are driving with. So going from here and just seeing where you land. Apparently I'm gonna... Oh, hell no. Okay, well, yeah, doing exactly that. It doesn't have a use. You most times just end up getting stuck or whatever and destroying your car, of course. But that's fun to troll people. But then there's also, well, there's most of these are actually when you are going into the opposite direction. But hold on, let me get from here. Start from here. Because when going this way, in here, we got way more of these. So, well, way more. I think it's not way more. It's actually, there's only one this way, I think. But this one is better. So hold on, let me just show you. So it's hold on, it's gonna be in a little bit here, just here, and yeah. So not that well. You could jump from there, from that side of the, yeah, you know, just like we did in the last one, but the main one is actually this one. So I'm gonna go right from here. I'm gonna use nitros, and then I'm gonna, you know, this one. But holy fuck. Okay, this is bad. Okay, well, that wasn't how I planned it to be, but you saw when I did this when we were cruising, so that's how it's supposed to be done. I just messed that up. Is there any other ones? I don't think there is. Hold on, let me just check, because like there's... Well, there's basically not. Oh, there's the... You could do the... Here when going on this, you could do basically... Hold on, let me go here. Does it? Holy shit. I don't wanna go into fucking... Holy fuck. Okay. I flew out of the server, hold on. Why did my internet... Oh my... What the fuck? Okay. Well, I guess I'm not showing you that, but I don't use that anyway, so that's about it.